Testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Testing, testing. Okay, okay, I'm good. All right, let's go. Oh, bull run started. No, I'm just joking. Let's see. Let's get right into it. So, what's up, Foggy City? What's up, Roy's Army? Let's go. What's up? What's up, Rising Sun? Shiba popping off. We're gonna take a look at that. So let's take a look at Chuck on base and Aerodrome. Dang, dude, we're literally getting started. What's up, Rui Rodriguez? Oh, I've been sick. But also, I don't stream every single day, and I've just been busy with work. So, that's what's been going on. But, I mean, I'm better now. I'm not sick anymore, so. Chuck on base. I think this is the right one. Foggy City. Is this the right one? Oh, Gummy. Gummy, that's another one. Yeah, I'm going to check Gummy for you. But in a bit, like, I have to do all these videos right now. Foggy City, is this the right one? I think this is the right one. Alright, Chuck on base. Alright, confirmation received. 1.9 million market cap, fully diluted. That's not bad. It's on only Uniswap. Ooh, so same thing here. Look, I still have the graph previously drawn. So for Chuck on base, this isn't bad. This kind of reminds me of Gummy, right? But I think Gummy has more liquidity that's locked, which Roy's Army, I'll check that for you in a second, because I actually think Gummy's super bullish. Or can be. But yeah, for Chuck, nothing's bullish until we get over a 2.036 or 2.054. Keep in mind that that is still going to be around a 200x. So theoretically, just don't be alarmed if we come all the way back up here, chop around, and then basically fall back down to these lows. And as far as the low goes, obviously we made a lower low here. So we've been making lower lows. So if this isn't if it didn't bottom out here, then we are obviously going to go down. But we'll just have to monitor it and take it day by day like we have been. So as long as you're looking at your phone and you're looking at Chuck, and as long as it's under 2.036 and 2.054, it's bearish. But once we break that, I'd say previous all-time high. Once we go into price discovery mode and break previous all-time high, we're looking at between that level and 19 cents. So keep in mind, on the high end of the target, that's around 100x, which would put the market cap around 180 billion. So do with it what you will with that information. But again, it's not bullish because we're not over the macro 236 yet. So that's what I think about Chuck. And then Aerodrome Finance. Let's taking a look at Aerodrome Finance for you. So we're getting a bounce, but remember that it's still going to be, we need this on here. Yeah, so it's still going to be bearish because I think we're getting stuck, right? Oh no, we're not getting stuck. Oh, Aerodrome Finance broke through its yeah, that's awesome. So it retested the 236, came back, retested, yeah, so it broke past the 236 again, came back down, retested it, and then now it's breaking over the 382. So I'd say that Aerodrome Finance bullish over 79 cents macro. The next target on the way up is going to be around 97 cents. That is the next area of resistance. Once that breaks, we're looking at between, actually we're looking at a dollar between 97 and $1.21. So yeah, very bullish over 79 cents. So again, targets are 97 cents, then little to no resistance to around $1.21. As far as the RSI goes, keep in mind, yeah, I need to get a chair, but I'm like sitting on a stool right now. So keep in mind that as far as the RSI goes, I don't like when the RSI is overbought. So like theoretically, hopefully you still have your position, but like theoretically right now, not financial advice, but not like it's not like I'd be accumulating right now because we're overbought. So with any sort of correction down, or maybe we'll get one more pump up, as long as we stay over 79 cents, it should be solid. If it doesn't, we are going to come back down to the lows. So those are my thoughts on base and aerodrome for you, Foggy City. Roy's Army, what's up? Rising Sun, Shiba popping off. Let's take a look at Shiba for Rising Sun. And then Pepe 2 for Roy's Army. Shiba popping off. I mean, 2%. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing new with Shiba though. That's the problem. So it's still under. So like, for example, we took Aerodrome Finance right now, right? And we saw it over the 382. Shiba's not bullish because it's not over its, you know, from that local high to the low. It's not over 15 or 18 yet. So theoretically, again, come back up here and then still basically fall off the table, and we'd be validating this downtrend. But once we break over, I'd say Shiba to the moon. We'd be maintaining this uptrend, and I'd say Shiba to the moon. But none of that is valid, and I don't want to get into it right now because it's not over 40s 15. And once we break 40s 15, little to no resistance to 18, our hope is that we just break and blast on out of here, or at least stay over this. Because once that happens, then the next target is going to be this previous wick. Once that breaks, we are going to go to the moon. So just my opinion, not financial advice. Halo, let's go. Oh, Pepe 2 for Roy's Army. Let's take a look at Pepe 2. I think, didn't Vision say this is a good play or something? Let's see. Oh, baby Doge going to the moon. I think what? Yeah, they got a Binance listing. That's why. That's crazy. Congrats to baby Doge holders. Alrighty. Let's look at Pepe 2. Yeah, so for Pepe 2, nothing. I mean, it looks like we bottomed, right? Nothing exciting. Nothing to see on the stock RSI or RSI. Stock RSI is max bullish right now. Let's look at a shorter time frame. Yeah, so Pepe 2.0 bearish under what is that, 7.034 and 7.041. So just keep in mind that we can come back up here. So like and don't get trapped, because we've seen this before where the market bounces and people get overly bullish and they think that this is it, but it's not. So so like for Pepe 2.0, for example, we can come all the way back up here and still be bearish. So I'd say just, you know, if you're accumulating here, it doesn't matter because you're accumulating at these lows, and it hasn't been that low since like January of 2024. So not a bad time to accumulate. But in terms of dollar cost averaging down, I would wait to see if it does go tag up here and then basically break back down. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't matter because you theoretically already have your coins. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Let's see. And then for Pepe 2, obviously once we break that, I'll just do a macro target. Once we break the previous all-time high, we're looking at between previous all-time high and 5.013, which as of today is around a let's just say 40x conservatively. So 40x conservatively puts the market cap around still under $1 billion. So very conservative estimate there, which is an all-time high, and the 1618 from this high to the low. So very conservative. That's what I think with Pepe 2. And those are the updated targets with Pepe 2. Where have you been? I've been sick. How are you? I'm good. Still have a little bit of a cough. Oh, gummy. That's right. Let's look at the gummy graph. The gummy graph. GG. Yeah, so yeah, the liquidity. So I guess Chuck has better liquidity, right? Because Chuck has, yeah, so it has 455K relative to like 2 mil, so that's like 25%. And Gummy has 1 mil to 7. So yeah, I guess the ratios are a little bit, yeah, so Chuck's ratios are a little bit better, but still it doesn't matter because, again, the liquidity is locked. So for Gummy for you, on the macro perspective, I'm happy that these graphs save so we can actually, so I could mark it indefinitely, right? So here's what I think with Gummy. So from this high to the low, you can see we tagged the 382, and now we're stuck in resistance. Gummy's not bullish on the macro time frame until we get over 1 cent 40. So once 1 cent 40 breaks, I'd say hold your backs tight and probably start accumulating, or sorry, probably start selling. As far as support goes, yeah, so this was tagged. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how far this goes. Theoretically, if that is the top, then and if we actually go back down, then this is the next area of support. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff drawn out right now, and I'm going to keep this so that next time I live stream for you, Roy's Army, I could just pull this up, and then we could see exactly what happened, right? I wish that it did that with CoinMarketCap, but for some reason it doesn't do that. But for Dex Screener, it actually saves it, so that's really good. Again, resistance at 2083 to 2099. Macro 236 is around 1 cent 40, which needs to break for any sort of bull run for Gummy. And the next area of support for Gummy, if we do break down and make a lower low, is around 2045. So that's what I think about Gummy. I hope that made sense. How long do you think crypto take over paper money in years? I don't know. I don't think it's going to take over paper money. I think we're always going to have paper money. There's no way that like it's all going to go digital. Or, you know, it might. Who knows? I don't think so. I don't think in our lifetime. Maybe in the next lifetime. Michael Clarkson looking at Turbo. Let's look at Turbo for... Didn't this just get listed on Coinbase? Or, sorry, not Coinbase. Yeah, Binance. Dang. Dude, this thing... Wow, this thing's absolutely going parabolic. That's crazy. So, taking a look at Turbo, we did make a higher low though. So we're overbought. Not financial advice. Just be careful with Turbo. But yeah, I mean, like literally, it's over its 382, right? So I'd say bullish over 2043. The next target is previous all-time high, and then from there it's around 2 cents, like it's been the target every single this entire time. So if we can manage to break, I'd say 2 cents is next resistance, and then as far as it staying over the 382, it would be 2043, and that would be very bullish for Turbo. So again, congratulations to the Turbo holders. Like, you literally are already up 100% from this position. Excuse me. Thank you for your content, bro. I bought $10 of hee. Good luck. I used 200x, so yes, 2%. Oh man, okay. So you probably have a lot of money. So 2% is a lot of money to you. Yeah, 2% is like 20 bucks for me. Or 200, I don't know. Let's see. Shapeshift Fox. All right, for Don John. Let's take a look at Shapeshift Fox for Don John. So it's not moving. Market's pumping. Shapeshift Fox is basically still below its 236382. Bearish under this amount. And then as far as the floor goes, if for whatever reason, yeah, there's really nothing to look at for Shapeshift Fox. We've just been consolidating here. So if we don't get some sort of recover, then I'd say that we're gonna, probably break down. But I don't know, because again, it's literally in the same spot. So that's what I think about Shapeshift Fox as of right now. As far as support goes, yeah, I mean, like, it's literally consolidating in between 76 and 618. So I'd say last line of defense and last line of support is around 3 cents for Shapeshift Fox. Can you look into Doge on Mars? Can you also look into Arb Doge in the future? Arb Doge? Appreciate the look for Shib, buddy. You are welcome. I hope you make it. One of my coworkers, he has a whole bunch of Shib, and he's trying to wait for 301. Yeah, 301. That's his target. So, Dennis, we just did Velodrome Finance. Let's see. All right, Rodriguez. Let's look at Doge on Mars and Arb Doge. So let's look at Arb Doge. I don't see Arb Doge. Oh, RB Doge? Is this the one you're talking about? This looks like this could be what you're talking about. Wait. Okay, let me know if that's the right one. But anyway, let's get into Doge on Mars. So yeah, nothing's happening with Doge on Mars too. I mean, I know we did have a nice little pump, but the problem is that we're still under resistance. So from the high to the low, very bearish under the 236, which we've been under. And then as far as support goes, there's little to no more support, but 701. From the high to the low, we have resistance the entire way up. So yeah, so there's like nothing else to draw, right? Even if we get a nice little recover bounce to 14 to 18, we could still basically go back down and make a lower low. So that's what I think about Doge on Mars, for the time being at least. But in the long run, I do think it's a good play in my opinion. That's why I have it. So from the low to the high, that's around a 20x, and to its to its 1618, it's around 150x from the current price. So that still puts it under a $10 billion market cap. So yeah, that's my opinion on Doge on Mars. And then Arb Doge. Okay, so he's saying Vara. I'll do Vara next, Garcia. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it's on here. I can't even find it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I guess it's here. Okay, so taking a look at Arbid Doge AI. Yeah, from the high to the low, it's super bullish. It came all the way back down and retested the 382. However, we are stuck in this channel right now, so it's not bullish. However, are we over resistance? No, we're not. So you can clearly see we're stuck in resistance right now. So as long as it stays over 9024, it is still bullish. Well, macro bullish would be 9015, but relatively bullish in the short term would be 9024 to 9031. So I'd say, like, clearly you can see we're stuck in resistance. But as long as we get a bounce from here or wherever in this range, then I'd say this previous high is the next. And then as far as the target goes, when it breaks that, I'd put it anywhere between this previous wick and however many 07, 27. So that is around 9x from the current price. Keep in mind that would only put the market cap at 30, what is that, 9 times 5, 45. 450 billion, so a million. So that's what I think about our Doge AI. Not financial advice, just my opinion. So you're welcome, Michael, for checking out Turbo. $10 he trade at 17 million market cap is up 110%. Should I buy Degen? I don't know. You gotta do what's best for you, but I'll check it out for you. I don't tell anybody what to buy. You guys gotta figure that out on your own, and you can ask me to look at the coin and give you my opinion. That's all this is. That is all this is. Alrighty. Taking a look at Hee. Man, oh my gosh. It's already up like 4x, 5x from this low. From the high to the low, we got rejected at the 0.5. I'd say extremely bullish over 1 cent 60. Once we break, yeah, I mean it's mega bullish right now. He to the moon. Yeah, the next target is previous all-time high and then 6 cents, which as of today is around a 200%. Very possible. 200% at 2x is 34 million. So again, very possible. Not financial advice, just my opinion. So taking a look at Vara. Oh yeah, Vara. I forgot about Vara. Yeah, this coin, again, be careful because Coinbase listed it and then literally it's not even fully diluted. It's not even close to being fully diluted. So be careful with this coin. This happened to me last time where I got rugged. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you. I'm just saying be careful because not all the coins are out in circulation. So taking a look at Vara, nothing's bullish. Clearly you can see nothing's bullish with Vara. From the high to this low, bullish over 36, so 3 cents 60. As far as resistance goes, I mean, yeah, that is resistance. So I guess I would just put support at previous low, and then the 1618, which is around 13, so 1 cent 30. So for whatever reason, if we range here, that should be fine as long as they keep releasing coins and it doesn't break down. For whatever reason, if we break down, the next area of support for Vara is around 1 cent 20. So just keep that in mind. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Ivan Nunes, Barracks. Let's see. What's up, Kevin? Hi, Meow. Greetings. What's up? How are you? Alright, taking a look at Sparix for Ivan Nunes. 11 million, 33 million fully diluted, so 33% of the supply is out. That's not bad. The coin came out September of this, no, sorry. The coin came out, I guess August, September of 2020. So it's been out for a while now. As far as the targets go, from the high to the low, nothing's bullish until Sparix breaks 209. As far as support goes for Sparix, we are sitting on support for whatever reason. If that doesn't hold, 2049 absolutely needs to hold, and if that doesn't hold, then we are going back down to this low, and we'd be validating this downtrend that we're in. So keep in mind that, again, we're stuck between resistance and support, and the market's recovering right now. So we'll just see if where Sparix goes from here. So not financial advice, just my opinion. You're welcome, Rui Rodriguez. What's up, Deejberry? Let's go. I'm so glad I have turbo. I hope it 10x's at the very. I hope so too. Can turbo 10x? Yeah. What is it, like 4 billion market cap? Yeah, I think it can. Yeah, it cooled off here on the West Coast, Kevin, but it's not that hot anymore. But we did have heat waves like for the last like 2 weeks. It was pretty bad. All right, so that's everybody's coin so far. So I guess I'll start making videos. Oh, you know what? I'll look at spell token for Deejberry. So I'm gonna actually make a video on spell too. That's one of my watch list coins. Taking a look at spell token on the live stream. And for Deejberry, nothing has happened with spell token that will indicate anything. It's still consolidating. Even though the market had a nice little pump, you can see we are still stuck at resistance between 55 and 307. So as long as we don't break these levels, then I'd say that spell token is still going to be down here accumulating. But once we break 307, then I'd say that we have a shot at a bottom, and we're going to go retest this high, and then once that breaks, then spell token to the moon. But until this happens and until this breaks, then there's nothing bullish about spell token. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Okay, I just want to make sure. Oh, excuse me. Arb Doge is a meme coin from Arbitrum chain. I think it has a lot of potential for growth. Yeah, it does. Arbitrum is just good in general too, but it's a little bit too expensive for me to buy right now. No, Kevin, I haven't done Wojak. Yeah, it's definitely a good time to accumulate spell token. Literally, we're like at the lows. We were at the same price like back here in July of 2023. And we're about to be in 2025. Excuse me. What am I looking at? Oh, Wojak. Oh, I'm gonna make a video on this too. Taking a look at Wojak on the live stream. Yeah, so we actually had a previous graph here. Let's see if we actually stuck with it. Yeah, so taking a look at Wojak, nothing has changed from my previous targets here. I said on the downside, 3033 needs to hold. And on the upside, we have resistance at 3067 and 3083. So again, you can clearly see we came into resistance and we got rejected, and we're flirting with it right now. So keep in mind that as long as we're under here, it's still bearish, and we got rejected. So these are the update targets. It's still the same though, so nothing has changed with Wojak. Okay. Let's see. Dang, Kevin working in construction, making the city. Let's go, brother. Yes, the black cat outside and then our cat. Let's go. Potentially may not. Yeah, not financial advice. Nothing's financial advice. What's up, Mr. Keat? Alrighty. So I gotta look at a coin. I gotta look at Goldfinch for Joshua Diaz. Taking a look at Goldfinch for Joshua Diaz on the live stream. We are there. Nothing has really changed. We are still stuck in resistance. So we wicked over it, and now we're back in resistance. You can see we actually closed under it. So again, it's not that bearish because you got some coins that are all the way down here that are struggling to get back above. You're actually on the high end on this. So again, once 257 breaks, and hopefully it breaks soon, the previous high is the next target at around $6.20. However, if we do fall back down, as long as it stays over $2, then we could just say that it's accumulating in this level, and then once we turn bullish, then we should get up and out of here. But again, until we get out of this resistance, then I'd say that again, these are the targets. There's nothing new, nothing to update. So, not financial advice, just my opinion. Bam. Thanks for the VAR update. Can you do Zeta next? Anthony with the super chat. Let's go. Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, I'm gonna look at everybody's coins anyway, but like, it's awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So thank you. Let's do Zeta for Garcia, and then I'll take a look at ICP. Ooh, that's a big one. I don't even have a house, but maybe I could if I had $100. Yeah. Thanks for looking at my beloved Pepe 2 and Gummy Kind, sir. You're welcome. Two of you haven't hit that like button. Let's get that button, fellas. Yeah, it does help out the algo. And I'm happy. I mean, my 5 o'clock streams aren't that bad because I have like roughly around 20 people. And I'm like relatively a small YouTuber. So having between 10 to 20 constantly for like an hour to two isn't that bad. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, let's look at, what is it? Zeta. And then, you know what? Yeah, I'll do Zeta after ICP and Arrow. I don't want I got to do that first. I feel like I have to do that first, right? So, for Anthony, taking a look at ICP, I remember when this coin was listed on Coinbase. It was like $400. Yeah, I got listed here, or like $200. I was like, wow. I don't think I ever saw a market cap that big. So for ICP, nothing's bullish with ICP on the macro time frame until we get over $14. Clearly we got over it, like chopped around, and then we basically fell back down. As far as short-term resistance goes, we are in resistance. So we are in resistance. So I'd say that as long as it consolidates between 787 and 951, theoretically when the market turns bullish, the next target is going to be 14, that's this previous wick, and then I'd say ICP to the moon. We'll just have to retarget it at that point. And then as far as it's as far as support is concerned, let's look at support. Yeah, it's going to be the 618. So 618 absolutely does need a hold at around $6.17. But it doesn't matter because, like, if you've been watching all the videos I'm making right now, a lot of coins are down here struggling to get back to their 236382. But with ICP, it's actually over it, and we're actually still over the 236, which is around 787. So I mean, you are kind of like hugging it, but it's still not that bad relative to other coins that are down here that are struggling to get back above. So these are my targets for ICP. Yeah, I hope that made sense. Let me know if you have any questions on that. And then again, just no support in terms of like if we have some sort of Bitcoin breakdown, and if we go down, theoretically that would be a good opportunity to accumulate and buy, because you'd just be consolidating in this level, and then once we go break up, hopefully we get back up 236 and these other levels on the macro time frame. So just my thoughts on ICP. And then arrow. Which arrow are you talking about? I'm assuming Aerodrome Finance, right? Oh, we just did Aerodrome Finance. Okay, so let's look at Aerodrome Finance again, for Anthony. We're gonna change to Coinbase because I think this was listed on Coinbase first. So for Aerodrome Finance, yeah, I'm assuming this is the right one, right? Let me know if it's not. From the high to the low. Oh yeah, like yeah, we're over the we're over the 382, so that's very bullish. Over 79 cents, very very bullish. And then the next target for Aerodrome Finance is going to be these areas of resistance. And then once that breaks, clearly we'll have a moonshot to between previous all-time high and $7.11. And this is very bullish, so just keep that in mind. We're over the 382 right now, so we really don't need to look at. I mean, we can. I guess we could look at support. Yeah, so the 0.543 cents worst case scenario, but clearly we're over the 382, and 96 cents is next. $1.18, little to no resistance to $1.59, and then once once $1.59 breaks, then I'd say to the moon. So. Yeah, those are my targets for Aerodrome Finance, so I hope that made sense. And then let's look at Zeta. Zeta Chain, taking a quick look at Zeta Chain. From the high to the low, yeah, so we are still in resistance. So 56 to 76 cents is resistance. Once 76 cents breaks, I'd say Zeta Chain to the moon. And then as far as support goes, yeah, support's going to land in resistance. So yeah, so I'd say anything over 56 cents, it should be bullish. So theoretically that would be a good time to accumulate, and you'd be making a higher low technically. And then as long as it accumulates, and once we turn bullish, the previous high is going to be next. And then as far as how high it can go, I'd say previous all-time high to around $10.48, which as of today is around a 15x, and 15x puts the market cap still under 6 billion. So very possible for Zeta Chain. That's what I think about Zeta Chain, not financial advice. Yo, let's go, Shenjivan. Let's go with the super chat. Okay, Jeffrey, I'll take a look at Benki for you. Give me a second. I gotta look at Pangolin for Sanjeevan with the super chat. 6.9, dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's amazing. I really appreciate it. Taking a look at PNG. Yeah, we're still stuck in resistance, so nothing has really changed in terms of our price prediction for PNG because we're still in resistance. So we're still between the 236, 382. So you see how we're ranging right now in between this level. So just don't get overly bullish even if we go back up to 29 cents, because as long as we stay in this range, we're just accumulating, which means one of two things. One, we break 29 cents and then we start going up 83 cents and then $1.30, I forgot what it was. So yeah, it's 80 cents and then $1.30. Or we break down 23.98 doesn't hold, then we need to hold this area of support, which actually is the 618. Yeah. So, oops. It would be around 18 cents, which we talked about last time. and before this capitulation even happened. So whoever bought that capitulation, congratulations, because you're technically still up around 50% on that position. So not financial advice, just my opinion. And then as far as Pangolin goes, this thing's an absolute moonshot. Yeah, so like on the macro time frame, because this thing is so bullish, macro time frame, yeah, $1.30, that's what it was. So 80 cents, $1.30, another resistance points, because technically you're going to make a higher high. And then once all-time high breaks, you're looking at anywhere between all-time high and $200, which I mean, I don't know if it's going to go that high. That's 800x. And given that, like, from the low to the high, it's already up 20x, even back to its all-time highs, it's 400x. So you got to really figure out at what point you're going to sell. But technically, we do have a fib, and technically, 800x, what is that? A 10x is 500 million, and 100x is 5 billion, and then 8 times that is 40 billion. So can Pangolin hit 40 billion? I think that's possible, given that Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, which are meme coins, did. So it just depends on if there's a lot of bullish sentiment and partnerships and volume and utility that comes for Pangolin, right? So if it gets partnered with the right companies and all this other stuff. So that's what I think. All right, Jeffrey, I am looking at Benki for you now. Thank you for your patience. And Sanjeevan, I hope that made sense for, I hope that made sense. Let me know if you have any questions. So from the high to the low, we are stuck in resistance once again we are stuck in resistance with Benki. But that's fine, because as long as we're still technically over 1420, which is technically bullish. And then as far as support goes, I'd say this previous level of support at around 1 cent is crucial. Otherwise, the 786 on the way down is the next area of support. So keep that in mind. Once this area of resistance breaks for Benki, I would put Benki at 4 to 9 cents, which as of today is going to be around a 2 to 5x. So just keep that in mind for Benki too. Alrighty, let's see. This bull run Benki can break 50 cents. Well, let's see. Can it break 50 cents? What's the next target up? You got a lot of resistance there. So like, I don't know where you got 50 cents, but you might be right. 36 cents and $1.40. So 35 cents is the next level after 9 cents. Little to no resistance, price discovery mode, moonshot. And $1.49 is absolutely crazy. I mean, even $1 would put Benki at, yeah, it's 7.2 billion. So I guess technically it is possible. 50 cents would be 3.6 billion market cap. So yeah, that is very possible for Benki. So not bad. What's up, Gear Than K? What's up, Broccoli Heads? Let's go. All right, we're gonna do some comment coins. XCN. Taking a look at Onyx Coin XCN on the live stream for Nicholas Paul. Let's take a look at it, see where it's headed. From the high to the low, nothing's bullish on the macro time frame until we get over 2022, which we already knew that. And then as far as resistance goes, it is still under the 236382. So although we did have a nice little pump, you can see we almost tagged the 236 and we're still bearish. So as long as we stay under this box, there's no bull run for Onyx Coin. Keep that in mind. As far as support goes, the support is going to be the 786, which is around 201. And we did previously tag that once, so just keep in mind. These are my updated targets. Again, nothing has really happened with Onyx Coin from my last video, so just FYI. None of this is financial advice, it is just my opinion. So that's just what I think. Alright, let's check the chat. Oh, nobody. But there are 25 people in here, okay. I wish we could... Okay, BitDAO. What? There we go. Taking a look at BitDAO. Let's see. You know, it's crazy that a coin can do that. Like, this thing literally went parabolic, and then it gave it all back. So that's pretty crazy. So taking a look at BitDAO. I guess nothing is bullish with BitDAO until we break resistance at $1.40 to $1. And then I guess as far as support goes, 786, my guess. Yeah, it is a 76. So worst case scenario, we come down to 53 cents. But as long as 53 cents holds for BitDAO, then we'd be making a higher low, and technically it's still possible for it to be bullish, and we have a shot at the bottom. But at any point if 53 cents doesn't hold, then we are going to go back down to the lows. Just my opinion, not financial advice. Alright, after every video I'll check the chat. Nope. Still 25 people. Digibytes. Man, the Digibyte community is great. I don't know if any of you have Digibyte, but they're awesome. Taking a look at Digibytes for subscriber. Yeah, nothing's bullish. Nothing has happened with Digibyte. As far as resistance goes, as long as we're under this box, it's still bearish. And then as far as support goes, it would just have to be this low, which clearly we've wicked under. So yeah, nothing really new, nothing really exciting with Digibyte as of yet, but we'll keep an eye on it. And you know, this might just be a moonshot, right? Like it might go at the end of the bull run. So we'll see what happens. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Alrighty. Let's look at the chat. 100K Bitcoin around December. How about Ondo? Alright, Craig, I got you. Give me a second. What's up, Knoxville? Alright, wait. Free Lightning. Let's look at Bitcoin. Actually, I'm going to look at Bitcoin later with Bitcoin dominance, so I'll come back to you. Taking a look at Ondo for... taking a look at Ondo for Craig. Ooh, did it hold support? Yeah, so support at 53 cents. We bounced from it. And we got stuck at resistance. So one or two things can happen right now for Ondo. And I hope you guys take this information, like, you know, it's all guesses, not financial advice. But if, like, when I went into other people's chats, and I'm like, hey, can you guys look at OXT and Doge on Mars? Like, I'm showing you what I want to see, which is like, oh, okay, so, like, I have my coins. When is a good time to buy, right? Because I don't want to buy right now because I already have my coins, and I see support. I see we got rejected from this box, so the next level down is going to be 53 cents, right? And then the next level down from that point, we'll have to figure it out. But that's what the box means. The box means that it is resistance, and we could go even up to 76 cents and still be bearish. And a lot of the times, what happens is it goes up, and then people get trapped. So people buy because they think this is it. They think this is the time that it's going to go to, like, you know, 20 bucks or whatever, and then they buy, and then it goes back down to 53 cents. So now they're like down a lot on that position. So not financial advice, obviously, just my opinion. And yeah, these are the targets for Ondo, so just keep in mind. And once Ondo breaks all-time high, if this was in fact the low, then we're looking at 296 next. Price discovery up to 296. So I'll take a look at Swiftcoin Sam L for you. What can you say about the future on Doge on Mars? Well, it's great. Like, think of everything that Shiba Inu did. So Shiba Inu came out with Shibarium. They came out with their metaverse. So that's everything that Doge on Mars is planning on doing and releasing. And the thing is that Doge on Mars is a small market cap. So there's a lot more upside potential for Doge on Mars than an already established coin like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. So that's what I think about Doge on Mars and why I have Doge on Mars, because that's where I think it's going to go. I think it's going to hit at least 5 billion, which we saw earlier is around 150x. Am I going to hold all of it for that high? No, I'm going to definitely sell on the way up because that's my game plan, and you guys got to do what's best for you. So, do you think Rufus Chain is going to be like Shiba? Yeah, I do. I think it is going to be I think it's going to be just like Shiba. I think it's going to be exactly like Shiba's. Yeah. Let's look at 27 bogeys in the chat. Let's go. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Taking a look at Swiftcoin. Actually, I need to make a video on Swiftcoin. So, oh, let's go. All right. Taking a look at Swiftcoin on the live stream. We had a nice little pump, but be careful because I think we are stuck at resistance. Yeah, so we are still at resistance right now. So again, remember, we can come all the way back up, which we did, to 36 and still be bearish like we've been talking about this entire time. And then as far as support goes, I put support at, yeah, the 618 at 23. So, I mean, that is a pretty big range. But it doesn't matter because right now we're on the top side of this. And like I've been saying before, we have a lot of coins here that are struggling to get to their 236, 382. So Swiftcoin's looking pretty solid. Once we break this, I wouldn't put it past Swiftcoin to pump back up to this high. And then once that breaks, then clearly the next target was around 2 cents. And we'd actually be maintaining this uptrend too. So it would be a breakout. So not financial advice, just my opinion on Swiftcoin. And please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. I guess I forget to say that every single time, because when I make clips, I actually upload them afterwards, and then when people comment on, like, to look at their coin, I then like and heart it, and then I'm like, hey, the video's up, but I did it on live stream, so it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Well, so let's go. Can you check out? Can you check out Gala for the Gala Moon Boys? Yeah, let's look at Gala. 670 million. Okay. Did they release? Yeah, they did release coins here. Okay. So taking a look at Gala for the Gala Moon Boys. Taking all emotions and everything out of it, strictly TA and technical analysis. Nothing's bullish with Gala until we break 21.27. So just keep in mind that, again, with the position you have, we can come back up and retest this and still be bearish. And as far as support goes, I don't think there's any more support until, yeah, this low. So Gala doesn't have any more support, and the last line of defense is going to be this previous low. So for whatever reason, if we break down, 110.25 does need to hold. Otherwise, once we break resistance, or at least go in it and consolidate for a little bit, then Gala should move up. And then on the macro time frame, again, I don't know how high it can go because they released coins. So you need to take that into consideration in your factor on selling. Because if you bought and the market cap, and they had 10 million coins in circulation, and then now they have 100 million, and your coin is like down 50 or 70%, you need to adjust that based on your selling. But that's like too much to explain, but I hope that made sense to you. So because again, back to its all-time high at 83 cents, you're looking at perfect example. You're looking at around a 50, let's just say easy math, 50x from this current price. So a 50x would put the market cap at like 300 and what is that, like 700 million times 50. So times 10 is 70. So it'd be, yeah, it'd be like 80 billion market cap, right? So look at where the price, what the market cap was before when it was at that high. It was only 5 billion. So again, they released coins, so it's going to be harder to go back up to the same price because the market cap is going to be higher. So I hope that made sense. But anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on Gala for you. I'm not saying it's not going to go up again. Like, you know, I'd say 10 to 16 cents is very possible, and I'd be very happy with 10 to 16 cents at Gala, because even at that point, that would put the market cap around 8x. So yeah, like 8 times 6, 40. Like it still puts it under $6 billion market cap coin. So I think it's possible. Sam L, I do want to say I appreciate the videos you make. It's nice to have these analysis videos that are short and concise. Yes, that's exactly why I make them, because I'm telling you exactly the way that I want to be told. Because again, when I'm going in other people's streams, or when I did that, I'm always like, hey, like, where's OXT going? Like, hey, can you look at OXT? Because I need to know exactly where resistance is, and I need to know where support is, because I'm already in that coin, and I'm like, hey, like, I need to know when to accumulate. I need to know where the RSI is. I need to know where the stock RSI is, because I want to buy when it's in the red and maximize my profit, right? So thank you. I appreciate you saying thanks for that, because that's exactly like what I'm trying to do, and what my YouTube, why I started my YouTube. Obviously, I'm trying to become the #1 crypto influencer in the world and become rich. But the other aspect of it, what can I bring? Well, I could give you what I want, which is what I think most people want, which is these quick targets, areas of support, areas of resistance, and all this information that comes with crypto, so that you can better accumulate and better dollar cost average down and just make better choices in terms of investing or trading. So just FYI. Thank you. What are the key milestones Doge on Mars is aiming for in the next year? How will these development impacts the token's utility and value? Well, for Doge on Mars, the key milestones are Rufus chain, which is going to burn coins, and even if it doesn't burn that much coins, or you know, whatever, it's still burning coins, and it still puts utility to Doge on Mars. But also just keep in mind that the release was what, Q3 of 2000 of this year, so like, I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Okay, so like, where is the release? Yeah, so the Dogelon Metaverse is coming soon. I don't know when that's coming. Rufus Chain, it's now live, but it's in beta. So I do think, again, these things are coming out in Q3 if they don't get pushed back. But again, it adds utility and value to Dogelon Mars. And most importantly, Dogelon Mars is a coin that's been around since 2021. So it's not a new coin that just launched. It has over 100, like, look at how many people it's holding. Or people. It has 152,000 holders. And, you know, not to mention the Binance Peg token wallet, right? Holding $1.7 million worth. And not to mention the Crypto.com people are holding like more than, like 50% of the circulating supply. If you add all of the wallets, yeah, because now the market cap's 70 million. So around 50%. So again, it's very bullish in my opinion. I think that you just have to wait. I think that even if it goes down, it's just a blessing in disguise, right? I think that, yeah, I mean, like, you got to have a plan, and this is my plan. And unfortunately, I didn't follow my plan earlier this year, but I always started like selling at these prices. These are my targets for Doge lawnmowers. Oops. So 0.000, I start here. So 6074, because if you actually take it off of log, and if you take it from the high to the low, that the 618 coincides with the 236 on the macro perspective. You see how it's 6070. So I do think that, you know, that is a valid target. And then as far as the other targets go, my you know, thought logic is profits, all-time high, just in case it never makes an all-time high. 786 in case it never goes back up to the all-time high, and then some profits at that, because that's kind of like a guarantee. In my opinion, nothing's guaranteed, but that's just the way I see it. And then this is my moonshot target, which is 402. So I think it's gonna that's gonna be like, hey, I'm calling my work and saying, hey, I made like millions and millions of dollars. I think I'm gonna quit, but like I'll quit and like I'm not gonna like immediately quit. You know what I mean? If anybody gets like $10 million, like that's a lot of money, right? I want to go travel. Like I want to go start my own business. Like I want to go open up my gym finally, right? And do all these things. I have dreams and goals, right? A crypto gym with cats. No, I'm obviously just joking, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, I hope that all made sense, but I hope that also answered your question. So got an early day tomorrow, so I'll check out the upload soon. Yeah, you're welcome, Sam. Thank you so much for coming by and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Cosmos, what about SUI, Jasmy? And yeah, I would never like just get up and quit my job. I would obviously give like months and months of, like, I would still help out, right? I'm not, just in case my boss is watching. I highly doubt anybody I work with watches this, but yeah, just FYI, I'm not quitting. I like my job. Nobody knows what I do, and I'm not gonna say it online, but just FYI. Thanks so much for the TAs. Do you think Turbo is coming back down, or it's a new level? So, Aquarius, for Turbo, just remember that if it's over the it's over the 382 right now. So the thing is that I would, if I were you, it's kind of a gamble, but like as long as it stays over the 382, so as long as it stays over 205, then it's bullish. We're going up. But at any point, if it falls under here, then yeah, we're going down. We're going back down. So you have to figure out, like, you have to figure that out on your end. So I can't really tell you. I don't know if it's coming back down. It looks like it's coming down, but it's not like it just like pumped and dumped. But it also might do something like it did here and here, where it went up and then it came back down. And we made a lower high. So it might actually come back down. So you got to do what's best for you. I have no idea. I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at. So maybe put a stop loss at 2055. But then again, what if it bounces from 2055? So maybe put a stop loss at 205. You know, you got to do what's best for you. But I don't know. It just got listed on Coinbase. So sorry, it just got listed on crypto.com. So that is kind of bullish. But again, it's already went up so high. So we just have to wait and see, really. So 50 billion in Doge on Mars. I follow your plan. Yeah, you should follow my plan, because you're like, it's a no-brainer, right? Like literally, I have 44. I need to get 50 billion, but yeah, like think about it. Like 44, what 50 billion? That's more than me. So you have like $6,000 or something. Yeah. So you sell, like, say you say 10 billion at 607. If you sell 10 billion at 607, you're making $7,000. So like theoretically, if you had been buying here, you're gonna get your money back, and then everything else is profit, right? And then if you sell 10 billion at 12, that's $12,000. If you sell 10 billion at 26, that's 26,000. So bam, you just bagged yourself 40 grand, right? And if it never goes back up that high or whatever, you still have 7 grand, right? And whatever else is currently in Doge on Mars. And then if it moonshots here, that's, what is that? You have another like 30 billion. So 10 billion is that's $600,000, right? So That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So, yeah, I think that's a solid plan, and I agree with that. I think that you should. And don't get greedy. Don't keep changing your targets and stuff. It's already set. The only time this is going to change is if we make a lower low. So if we make a lower low, and if you follow my channel, I will show you what the targets are going to change to. Because you're going to have to take your fib lower, and the prices will go down. So, just FYI. Free Lightning, let's go. Thanks for the super chat. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Samuel, ooh, before I go, can you make a video on Shiba Inu? Is that a dead project? I like the idea. Let's look at Shiba Inu, if you're still here. Shiba Inu. I think I have a graph for this. Yeah, I do have a graph for this. So, I guess I'll make a video just in case. Samuel left. But taking a look at Shiba Inu on the live stream. So, do I think it's a dead coin? No, I think it's awesome that it has locked liquidity of 157,000 with it being fully diluted and market cap matching at 589K. This is what I drew before, and we're still stuck in it. So nothing has changed from my last targets. Right now we're consolidating, right? The next area of support is going to be 8033, and once we break 8033, I'd say moonshot back to the top, which I can't even show a percent right now. So let's just take the percent from the 236 high. That's around 25x. So Shiba, I don't think this is a bad play. This is a gamble play, but just be careful with it because, again, we're consolidating, and you can see either target can happen, 70s12 or 80s33. So that's what I think about Shiba Inu. Not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope that made sense, but we'll keep this graph saved, so next time you ask for it, or if any of these targets get hit, and then we could redo the targets from there. So, again, not financial advice, just my opinion. Bam! I like hitting the button loud. Bam. Done recording. Free Lightning, thank you. Oh, yeah, I already said thank you. I mean, thank you still again. I appreciate the super chat. That's awesome. Cyber Kurd, did I miss your membership? Did you become a member? Let's go Crypto Cats. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for the membership. That's awesome. I really appreciate it, Cyber Kurd. Thank you. I have a good position, but looking to add another 1,000,000 tokens. For what coin? Aquarius, what coin are you talking about? J-Way, you want ZBCN. I'll do that in 1 second. Raymond, I haven't covered Jasmy. I'll do that after ZBCN. I will sell my Doge on Mars until last high. Dang, you're gonna hold it. You're gonna hold it all until last high. Hey, good luck. I really hope it works out for you. But yeah, I mean, you got. I can't tell you what to do, right? But just be careful, and I hope it works out. I mean, I think it's gonna go past that, so in theory, you should be fine. I'm just playing it super conservatively because I'm scared and I want my money back, right? At least some money back. All right, ZBCN. Taking a look at Zebek Network, ZBCN for J-Way. I'm assuming this is the right one. But why is it... Is this the right one? Can you confirm that this is the right one, J-Way? Because this used to be Zebek Protocol, but they migrated it over to ZBCN. So, I mean, I could do TA based on this graph, but I just want to make sure I have the right graph. Until he confirms, let's look at Jasmy. Yeah, this is the right one. All right, so taking a look at ZBCN, Zebek Network, or protocol, which was previously Zebek Network. Very bullish over 1 cent 26. Yeah, this thing's bullish. So as long as it stays over 1 cent 27, then it's very bullish. And as far as the next target's up, clearly you can see that. Yeah, I'd say these are all resistance points. So just keep in mind, again, next target up is 18, 202, 34. Once we break the previous all-time high, or this high for this graph, we are looking at 2096, which as of today is around a 5x. So just keep that in mind. Those are my thoughts for ZBCN. So taking a look at Jasmy now. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see if Jasmy is one of the ones that people asked for. So Digibyte, Jesus Coin, DIA. Damn, it's a lot of coins. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of coins. A lot of people ask for coins on the comments, like on my videos. Okay, so taking a look at Jasmy. Yeah, so Jasmy's still very bullish. Look, we're still over the 382 long term, right? So we literally bounced from it again. As far as resistance goes on the short term, though, keep in mind we are in resistance. But again, for everybody that's been here since, for a while, we have a lot of coins that are under their resistance that are struggling to get back above. Jasmy is actually in the middle of it, right? So it's not that bad. It's not that bearish. And we are over the 382, which is around 1 cent 70. So on the macro time frame, so Jasmy's still bullish. Once we break this resistance, I would put the next target at this previous high. And once that breaks, I would put it at around 8 cents, 8 cent Jasmy. We'll just kind of have to take it day by day and see how high it goes. That's around 100% to 300% pump from the current price. So again, even if we consolidate in these levels, I'll take it. And then once we turn bullish, 4.5 cents next, and then 8 cents 60 once we break this previous high, and it goes into the next level. So just my thoughts and my update on Jasmy. Let's see. Oh, Turbo, you have that many coins? Dang. Wait, you have how much Turbo? You have 1 million Turbo? What is that, like 6 grand? Dang, you have a lot of Turbo. Wait, how much did he say he has? Another million token. 1 million token is 6 grand. Damn, the Aquarius rolling around in dough. Let's go. Yeah, but I would probably wait until it comes back down. I wouldn't necessarily chase the pump. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Would you mind looking at PNG or LCX? So I already looked at PNG, but I could look at it again if I have time. I will look at LCX. What do you think about the 5.3 theory in stats? BTC top should be around 80K. No, I don't think BTC top is around 80K. I think that, oh yeah, here, actually let me do that. Let me make this video right now. I put BTC top around yeah, it's a pretty big range. This is where I put BTC at. So I put the targets at between 95,000 and 172. Now before you're like, wait, what? Like that's a huge range. I actually have no idea where it's going to go. So I think I'm smart by saying that it's going to be this range, right? Instead of actually trying to call the top. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I do think we are going to at least hit 95K. And I think that if it goes absolutely parabolic, then we can get a blow off top and it could get to up to 172,000. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Me too, looking for a 5 to 10 billion market cap on Doge on Mars. I think Rufus may be going to have an impact, but I think most impact is going to be if Elon or something like a Mars mission. Oh, if Elon does something like a Mars mission. I think that's what you meant to say. Yeah, I mean, at any point, if Elon does anything or like mentions like Elon or whatever, I think it's bullish. But I think that excluding that, we're fine in terms of like building out like Rufus chain and all these like other stuff. I think that it's pretty solid that like they're not just relying on that. They're actually building out a project, and that's been here for a while. LCX, let's do LCX, and then I have to, and then I'll take a couple more, and then I will cut the live stream because we've been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes now. So I gotta go eat dinner. Starving. So yeah, what's up, Shadow Frost? Yeah, Raymond, it says Jasmy, it says all the top coins to get people to come here, and then if you want me to look at it, I'll look at it like I did. But you know, nobody's gonna know if I put like you know, underwear Inu. Like, do you think, would you have clicked on this stream if like I wrote like underwear Inu? But at least now you know what the channel entails, and that like you can ask for any coins to be looked at. Yeah, a lot of people have Jasmy, and that's on my watch list, and I make videos on it. But you have to ask me to make the, like, you have to ask me to look at it, and then I'll look at it for you. But yeah, so I put Jasmy, Luna, Bitcoin, and altcoins. So taking a look at LCX, could you look at Fear? Yeah, I'll look at Fear for you. Could you look at Fear? Yeah, I'll look at the Bitcoin RSI. Yeah, so taking a look at LCX. Same thing with LCX. It is bullish on the macro time frame. We're over 9 cents 80, so very bullish. In terms of short-term resistance, we are looking at getting stuck at, well, actually we're under it. So this is a prime example of it being under resistance. And then as far as support goes, it would still be the 618 around 12 cents, so 11 cents 80. So again, we're accumulating right now under resistance and over support, so it just depends on which way the market goes. Obviously, if we have a nice little recover, which again, I think we should, if we don't get stuck at 17 cents, then I'd say that this previous wick is next, and then you know, from there we'll have to rechart it. Otherwise, if we do come back down, 11 cents needs to hold. Otherwise, we are going to go back down lower. So those are my thoughts on LCX. Taking a look at Fear for Shadow Frost. I think this is the right Fear, right? Yeah, this is the right Fear. 1 million market cap, okay. Is this the right one? Ooh, this isn't good. Yeah, just be careful with this coin. Liquidity is not locked. It's at 23K. It's not liquid at all. What is this? Has to be like a utility coin, huh? Yeah, this has to be a utility coin. Anyway, we made a lower low. Sorry, we didn't make a lower low. We made a higher low. So this is going to be one of those graphs that I have saved for you. So on the next live stream, we can see where it goes. Yeah, so support is, next level of support is here. So keep in mind, that for fear, we can come all the way back up to 12 cents and still be bearish. And then as far as support goes, we have a next spot, lower low here at around 2 cents 49. That's a pretty big pump though. That's around 100%. So again, don't get overly bullish if it goes up to 12 cents because your account's up 100%. Because if it doesn't get over this area of resistance, and if it gets stuck and breaks down, then we are going to go back down to these lows. And for whatever reason, if these lows don't hold, then we are going to go down to the next area of support, which is around 2.5 cents. So those are my thoughts on... Okay. Those are my thoughts on fear. See ya, Cyber Kurd. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Yeah, I'm gonna call it end the live stream at this point. I gotta make a couple more videos, but a lot of people are asking for coins, so I gotta do it offline. But thanks for everybody stopping by. I'll go live probably on Friday. I want to say Friday same time, 5 p.m. And then Saturday I'm gonna not stream super early. I'm gonna stream at night, so we'll take it from there. And thanks for everyone. Thanks to everyone for stopping by. Dang, I don't know. I need to drink some water or something. And I'll catch you guys in the next live stream.